I like that, and we are go here in Assen. It's a really good launch in the middle of that front row from Pekka Bagnaia. Binder's got away superbly as well on the KTM. Marini's going the wrong way. He's already dropped behind Binder. Betseki, that picked Betseki up. Binder comes through as well. The pole man back in third.
Martin tried to be aggressive on that first corner, ended up getting squeezed out, way out of track. So Martino had made places on the brakes. I was going to say, Bagnaia will be quite happy with the scenario, a bike between himself and Marco Bezzecchi, but possibly not if that bike's got Brad Binder.
Marco's got the inside line now as well. That's getting really, really close. He's going to run a late Spargo out wide, and coming through on the inside was that Miguel Oliveira, wasn't it? Yeah, and now they want three abreast. Oliveira puts his arm up and keep his cool here because this is real fast and frenetic at the start of this sprint.
Martin now up 3 places into 7th. Here comes Bezzecchi trying to make a move on Binder, but good luck outbreaking Brad.
Yuriko went both. He got the inside of both Binder and Jackman in that final corner. So the perfect first lap in the sprint for Pekka Bagnaia. He leads it by just under a quarter of a second from Binder through on Bezzecchi and Marini.
So here comes Bezzecchi, they're trying to make a move on Binder, but Binder again hangs it out around the outside.
He was almost on the grass on the through turn number 7. They're now up towards the top end of the circuit. Stackenval, the third gear, turn number 8. So Bezzecchi, Binder will know he's there. Here comes Marco Bezzecchi on the inside. That's the textbook move. Picks up the baton and starts the charge towards Bagnaia.
He had to make that move. He didn't want to allow Bagnaia to try and get any kind of comfort zone up at the front because Bezzecchi feels he has the pace to go with him. Getting on board with now, Bezzecchi could be in trouble here as we approach this Timmer chicane because Binder surely knows he's going to attack Bezzecchi immediately to try and regain 2nd place.
Fabio Quartararo having by far his best sprint, quickest man on circuit at 1:32.563. That's 3/10 quicker nearly than the sprint leader Bagnaia.
Marco Bezzecchi surely is Bezzecchi, and he's crawling all over the back. He's not going to wait, is he, for the Timmer chicane? There was no gap there as Bagnaia pulls clear as they enter the ramp, so that should leave him clear of an attack into the Timmer chicane.
Before here of this sprint, Bezzecchi has got the hammer down with a bit of clear track in front of him. He's eating into that deficit to Bagnaia. 1:32.353, best lap of the sprint so far.
Corner, he lost out to both of the Aprilias as Bezzecchi does now take the lead. Is that a mistake from Bagnaia, or has he just forced his way through? Bagnaia will now have the inside line into the Strubben, and he hangs on to the lead for
They're always training together, aren't they? They eat together, they drink together, they train together. They are side by side through the super fast 6-gear Weinschlang. It's advantage Bezzecchi they thought he would be where he expected to be. He leads this sprint halfway round lap 4. That is the battle for the final place. 250th Grand Prix when just getting worse as Miller on his 200th start in Grand Prix racing finds his way up into the final point scoring place in the sprint. He's up in 9th.
Well, Zarco just couldn't meet the apex there, could he? Through Distrubber, left the door wide open. Alex Marquez said, thank you very much. Next behind them will be Enea Bastianini, who's made his way up to 12th. The 93. Marc Marquez running in a very distant 14th.
Marquez was doing a 1:34.7. You just wonder already whether, having had 2 back rib, a really badly swollen ankle, a broken thumb, you just wonder whether physical toll is really starting to hit Marquez because he's now in 16th place. He's going from bad to worse.
The Sachsenring sprint, where Marc Marquez said that the risk and the reward factor made him basically take it slightly easy, not take those ultimate risks when there were no real points up for grabs. He thought a bit harder at the front as we run wide there with Jorge Martin through the ramp shock, and Aleix Espargaro says thank you very much.
We can see now a battle between Viñales and Marini. Was slightly worried about his race pace. Well, those worries have come to fruition, haven't they? Because he's dropping further down the field. He's now in 8th place. Viñales up to 7th. Bagnaia and Fabio Quartararo 1:32.4. Despite that, though, it was matched immediately by Brad Binder. This is a touch further down the field then of Luca Marini. That was going into the Timmer chicane. That could have been so easily a disaster for Viñales. So easy for him just to have that front end. He took out from underneath him. He stayed upright, stayed on board, and hit the for Valentino Rossi. Oh, Brad Binder's got a long lap penalty. A late drama here then. What a shock this is. Track limits then for Brad Binder. He's got a long lap to his race time, and surely that's going to put him off the podium. It will do. Marco Bezzecchi, though, is the sprint star here in Assen. He continues his one-man demolition.